Remember those days when Nintendo used to make retro mini consoles? Well, they're gone, but Nintendo has a Zelda Game & Watch instead. This is the second Game & Watch that Nintendo has made. And if you don't know what Game & Watch is, well, Nintendo first made gaming handhelds a long time ago. And Game & Watches were these little LCD systems that you would take with you, like I did, to summer camp. I thought they were a lot of fun. They came way before the Game Boy. And Nintendo is dipping once again into its retro catalog by reselling classic Nintendo games in a different package. When the NES Classic and the Super NES Classic came out a couple of years ago, they were doing the same idea by compiling a whole bunch of games into one plug-and-play box. Now Nintendo is making these little mini gaming handhelds that are taking a handful of NES games and a couple of others and putting them on sale for one price. These are $50, and whether you'll be able to buy them or not this holiday season, well, that's a question for all products right now. The original Game & Watch that came out last year, Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch, is still available at a lot of places, which suggests that you'll be able to get this one too. The Zelda one is a similar proposition. For $50, there are a handful of games, and that's about it. You're really kind of paying into the packaging and the cute collectability of this. The games this time are The Legend of Zelda for the NES, Legend of Zelda 2, and also Zelda Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, which is a good game. I mean, they're all good games. There's also a fourth game, which is kind of a bonus game, called Vermin, which was one of the original Game & Watch games way back, and now it's been rebranded with a little Zelda character. It turns out that there were Zelda Game & Watches way back, but they were different types of games. These are the full NES games and Game Boy games put on a actually surprisingly good little LCD screen. And these systems are pretty well built. I was impressed last year playing the other one. The buttons feel really good and very authentic to Game & Watch and old school Game Boy feel with the rubberized buttons. There's USB-C charging, which is surprising for a little device like this. And this one even comes with its own little foldable cardboard display case, just to put it on your shelf and have a little bit of nostalgia. The battery life, well, I'll see on this one, but the last one was good, felt like about 5 hours or so on a charge. There's also, yes, a watch on these things, although you wouldn't probably be checking the time too much. It does tell the time, and it has little Zelda animations, and there's also a timer this time that counts down, and you can also attack things with Zelda as kind of another little mini game while the timer is running. I thought these games looked really cute. I've played Zelda games a ton of times though, so this feels like the 800th time that I've had something that plays The Legend of Zelda. That being said, if you're looking for a way to collect a little bit of that history and have a little Nintendo stocking stuffer, $50 seems about as reasonable as it comes for something that you can actually play games on. However, I would really love to have a Game & Watch that would play the original Game & Watch games. Nintendo used to make these compilations that had Game & Watch games way back that you could play on the Game Boy. And imagine a Game & Watch that played Game & Watches, and you could have a whole bunch of them. I don't know, maybe that's just for me. That's what I really want to see. These Nintendo Game & Watch reissues are pretty fun though. I don't know how many I'd really want to buy, but the Zelda one is actually a better value than the Super Mario Bros. One last year, which only had Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels, and Ball, which was another Game & Watch game. So take that as you will. You can also save games on this, or you can swap out games and the save state will be held. But you could also literally save them on the game between sessions. There's also a cute little Triforce logo on the back that lights up. Look at that. So that's Zelda Game & Watch. If you can't get a Nintendo Switch this holiday season, or you're trying to think of a gift for somebody who really loves Nintendo, this is kind of that product for the year. And I'm sure there are a lot more you could think of because Nintendo makes a lot of retro products. Don't forget, you can play Zelda games, NES games, Super NES games on the Nintendo Switch with a Switch Online subscription, so you don't actually need this to play those Zelda games. Hope that helps. I'm Scott Stein. If you have any questions, leave them for me below. Thanks for watching.